Hi, I'm Maddie Anthus from the Center for Student Success, and I'm going to show you how to use the appointments function in Google Calendar. This is a great way for students to be able to book an appointment directly with you and link that appointment to their Google Calendar and your Google Calendar. I'm going to remove my video so I can show you my calendar. Here's an example of the Center for Student Success's week, and I already have a block created here that is an appointment block. You know this because it has these little squares next to the name of the event. I'm going to create a new one so that you see how to create it. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to say that I would like to have advising hours from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every Monday. So just like any time you create an event, you can click and drag in the calendar. When you do this, you have three options: event, out of office, or appointment slots. I'm going to select appointment slots. For this tutorial, I'm going to click more options so you can see all the different things you can do within appointments. This is for advising. And because I want to make sure that the timing is correct, I'm just going to double check that it's the 24th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. If I didn't select the time, it automatically populates it for a full day. So you want to make sure that these dates and times are correct. Here's where you enter how long you want your appointment slots to be. These are 30-minute appointments. I'm actually going to change it to, let's say, 20 minutes. In guests, you can add anybody who you want to attend every single appointment. It's not likely that you want your students to attend every single appointment. You only want them to attend the ones that they book. So I would recommend not adding any guests here. Since we're remote for fall 2020, I recommend not putting your office in the location slot. That might just confuse students and make them think that you are going to meet with them in person. Since we are remote, an option you have is to put your Zoom link in this location slot. You can make a recurring meeting in Zoom and put the link here. I'll show you my Zoom account. I have a recurring meeting every Monday at 10 a.m. for my advising appointments. So let's say I want to put that in. I'll just copy my invitation link and put it in location. Sometimes it adds an extra space at the beginning. Just look out for that. It won't disable the link. I just like it to be flush with the side. It shows you what calendar this is being created in. So this is the CSS calendar. And I'll show you what this link means in a moment. But for now, I'm going to click Save. So I have created an appointment slot from 10 to 12 on Monday. What I wanted to do was make it recurring, but I didn't do that yet. So if you look at my next week, I don't have it there. So I'm going to return and go back and edit it. Just like any event in Google, you can edit after you've created it. So now that we're in here, I see that it says does not repeat, but I actually do want it to repeat every Monday. So I will click this, and I could click weekly on Monday. However, I like to customize my settings, so I'm going to click custom. I would like it to be every Monday, so repeat every 1 week on Monday, but I want to set the end date in December. I'm going to set for December 7th. And now when I click save, I can see that it happens every single Monday. Before I started this tutorial, I created another block here. So I have my advising on Mondays and my office hours on Wednesday. If you click on it, you can see all the information. In this one, I have a Zoom link that I've already created. This one, I do not. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like to book an appointment from the student view. For students to book an appointment, they need access to this link. Go to appointment page for this calendar. Note that it's an appointment page for the whole calendar, not just this block. So if you send this link, they have access to any appointments that you have available on your calendar. So for this calendar, there's this block and this block. They'll be able to see both. This link and this link are the same. It's a calendar link, not an appointment block link. So now you see I'm logged in as myself, Madeline Anthus, and I am trying to book an appointment with my advisor. There are no appointments until the first block, which is on Monday, August 24th. All of these blue events are things that are on my personal calendar. So my personal calendar that I'm logged into, you can see I have a staff meeting, I have my academic welcome day on Monday, and this is really useful because when students log in to make an appointment with you, they'll be able to see any conflicts that are already existing in their Google Calendar. I would recommend that they enter their classes in there, their appointments that they've already booked, any activities, so that when they go to book an appointment, they can see where their conflicts lie. So let's say I wanted an advising appointment. It looks like most of these have conflicts with my 10:30 welcome day event. So I'm going to select the 10 o'clock one. As a student trying to book this, I can see that I am Madeline Anthus booking this with my advisor. And because this event had a Zoom link already created, it shows up in the where. Tell your students not to alter this. In the description, you can ask your students to put in what they want to discuss at your meeting. So let's say that I want to discuss selecting courses for spring 2021, and I'm going to click save. Now that I have done this, it is saved to my calendar as well as my advisor's calendar. So I will show you what that looks like. Here is the CSS calendar. Here's the block that we talked about and created together. And here, this new appointment, I'm going to go into the daily view so you can see it. This is the appointment that Madeline Anthus, the student, just created in this block. If you click on it, you can see that both Madeline, the student, and CSS, the organizer, are confirmed for this event. Because the organizer is the one who made the appointment blocks, and because the student selected that appointment, it automatically confirms them for this event. This Zoom link is here. If I click it, it will take me to that meeting. Here is the view from the student. So the student sees all the events that they had already booked, and here's a new event at 10 a.m. Their advising session with their advisor from 10 to 10:20. And just like the advisor, they have access to the Zoom link here. Here's an example of the email that both the advisor and the student get after an appointment is booked. You can see that the day and time is here. It's automatically been confirmed to yes, and the Zoom link is already in there. You can see who's coming and the description that the student entered at the bottom. Now I'm going to show you what it would look like if a student selected an appointment that did not have a Zoom link already embedded in it. So if I selected this 2 o'clock meeting on September 2nd, there is no where, so there's no Zoom link there, and I'm just going to say help with homework as an example. The same thing happens, you get a booking email, it's added to both calendars. The only difference now is that a location needs to be added. Here is the advisor's calendar again. So Madeline Anthus, the student, has booked a 2 o'clock office hours appointment. If I click this, you'll see that there's no location here. So the student needs to know how to meet with the advisor. So what you would want to do as an advisor is click Edit Event and add video conferencing. You can either use Google Meet or Zoom Meeting. Select whichever one you like. And if you click Save, you have the option to send a confirmation email to the student so they see that you've added a way to chat with them virtually. As you can see, there are several different ways to use this appointment function. The main idea is that you create a block of time with slots for students to sign up and make sure you distribute this go to appointment page link. As long as you copy and paste this link and give it to your students, they'll be able to book any appointment slots that you've put on your calendar. This can be really helpful right before registration when students are signing up for times to meet with you, especially if they have holds on their account. You can use it for office hours as well, although if you want to have more of a drop-in method, then perhaps you don't want them scheduling appointments. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me at the email address on the screen, or you can always email the IT help desk at helpdesk@tcnj.edu. If you'd like more information about the Center for Student Success or see any of our other videos, you can go to css.tcnj.edu.